Hey church, how's it going? It's Pastor Austin, just wanting to give you a midweek update, and this is an important one, so I want you to stay tuned in for the whole thing. I'll try and keep it to just a few minutes, but the first thing that I want to let you know is obviously we're in a different season now. We've moved from the stay at home to the safer at home phase as a state, and so what that means is now group gatherings of 10 are allowed. I want to encourage you, if you're a small group leader, if you feel comfortable gathering with your group, I think now is the time that we get back together, that we watch the sermons together, and then we'd even still press into our small group time throughout the week. But also, I think that more than ever, I think it's important that you don't just engage with what's happening on Sunday morning by yourself. And so be thinking, be praying already, call somebody, maybe schedule it, say, hey, I'm gonna watch the sermon at 9 and then I'm gonna call you and we're gonna talk about it together. I think it's just so important that we stay as relationally tethered as we can right now. And right now, I think it's the perfect season for us to flex hard and lean hard into our small group value that we always have, that we wanna grow larger, but we have to grow smaller at the same time. And so I want you to engage with your small group community, however your small group leader sees fit. But I also know that there are people who aren't involved in small groups, and now is the time to get in a small group. Reach out to us, or maybe just grab a couple of your friends to watch the sermon together. And if you're able to lead a group, please let us know. Jump on gschurch.info, send us a message saying, I'm either interested in joining a group or I can help lead a group. But either way, now is the time for us to really have this high value of being relationally connected with a smaller group of people where we're known with them, where we explore and talk and are open about our questions and our thoughts. I think now is just the perfect time to have some great conversation with some friends and some trusted people around us. The other thing I want to let you know is that it is Wednesdays without today, so it's been our pattern, and it will not stop in this season, that we take the last Wednesday of the month to fast and to say no to something of this world, to say yes to something of heaven, where we're going to say yes to spending more time to press in with Jesus, and we're going to say no to either food or social media or something that we just turn to out of pattern, out of habit, and we're going to set aside more time to press into some intimacy with Jesus. And we just want to invite you. We did a Zoom last week. We're going to do a Zoom again this week, where we are going to have a time of prayer at 6 p.m. And so that link will be in this email as well. You can find it there. Also, just want to let you know, I think, like I said on Sunday, everyone's question right now is when are we getting back to gathering as a church? And I have appointed a committee, if you will. I've asked just some people who are healthcare professionals, a doctor, some nurses, people who are in tune with what's happening in the Capitol. They're politically involved, and they are people who are involved in education, just all these different sectors, so they can help inform us what will be the most responsible, safe way that we can get back to gathering as quick as we can. And so that with the talking with that committee, we are not going to do church in person for the next 2 weeks. We will be doing church at home for this coming Sunday and the Sunday following. And from there, we're going to prayerfully and responsibly evaluate where we are at as a state and as a region to see when we can go back to gathering with services in person. Now, for when we get to that season where we're going to be gathering as a church in person, I just want to let you know we're going to first move into an intermediate step no matter what. Meaning we're going to have a church platform online like we have been doing this last several weeks, but then we're going to consider how we can make smaller, safe services at the church available for in person. So when we shift to that is still forthcoming. We don't know when that's going to be, but we are every week we're going to be looking at it, evaluating, making a decision going forward. And I'll keep you updated as quick as I can, but just want to let you know for 2 weeks, plan on being at home, plan on getting with your small group, getting with the people you know, you love. Maybe it's a great time to press into some new relationship, make some new friends, and just watch the sermon, discuss it with some people together. I've talked to people who've had some of the most fruitful conversations because it's just been in a smaller setting that we're not used to church. They're able to be a little more open and honest about what is going on with that content in their lives. So I just want to invite you right now, grab some people. If you're not ready to gather in person, grab them on Zoom, grab them on FaceTime, just get on the phone with them, engage relationally with people, press into it hard right now. I think it's the best value that we can lean on in this time. So again, I love you. Thanks for staying with me for the whole midweek update. We will hopefully get to see you soon.